Figure Skating Ice Show Fantasy on Ice 2023 opened at Makuhari Mess in Chiba City on the 26th. Yuzuru Hanyu, 28, who turned professional in July last year, served as the big story of the show where skaters who colored the Olympics and World Championships gathered together. Reporter Megumi Takagi looked back on the first day of the performance. 1 year since the real face water and paper cups. Yuzuru Hanyu has also exceeded my imagination. The collaboration program that I'm looking forward to imagining what it will be this year is IF of the dance vocal group DA Pump. My heart beat high at the start, and I was completely surprised by the finish. Camel spin started in a dark and quiet space. The position is as beautiful as ever. When the spotlight hits there, it's a novel start that the song rings. I picked up all the sounds, my feet and body. The 3-turn loop immediately connected to the next choreography without icing. The fusion of technology and expression resonated with Issa's live song, Kimi's Rap. The next moment I thought that Hanyu, who was shaking his shoulders, pushed up his left hand, his body sank as if he was lying on the ice. The venue was roared by the 180-degree longitudinal leg tightening. The continuous composition that cannot be seen in the competition program was packed with professional evolution. I was fully cheered at Fantasy on Ice, where the ban on vocals was lifted for the first time in 4 years. A skater named Yuzuru Hanyu shows a new face every time he shows. A big earthquake occurred in the Kanto region after 7 p.m. on the 26th, and the performance of the Figure Skating Ice Show Fantasy on Ice, which opened at Makuhari Mess in Chiba City, was also temporarily suspended. The performance of Yuzuru Hanyu and others in the photo featured the performance will resume in about 10 minutes. Yuzuru Hanyu, 28, who won the second consecutive Olympics in the men's figure skating team, decorated the Big Bird. After the finale where all the performers appeared, Mr. Hanyu shouted thank you very much to the venue, then picked up the microphone and said, I think it was scary, earthquake. I think it can still shake. Please be careful until the end of your way home. Thank you very much. Please come again, he called out. Half a year of running from turning professional Fantasy on Ice 2023 will be held at 4 venues until the last day of the Kobe performance on June 25th. Many photos taken down Yuzuru Hanyu Fantasy on Ice 2023 on the first day of the Makuhari performance on May 26. Yuzuru Hanyu, who jumped the 4-turn toe loop while disturbing the ice a little at the opening, appeared as a big toy of the show. This time, it is a collaboration with Issa, the leader of the dance vocal group DA Pump, and Kimi's Rap, who is in charge of rap and MC. The song is a hit song representing the group if it was. Hanyu has been appearing as the main skater in this Fantasy on Ice since the first time in 2010, except in 2016, when he devoted himself to treating injuries. For Hanyu, it's an ice show that can be called home. In July last year, he announced that he would put an end to his competitive life and will work as a professional athlete. Since then, we have successfully made a prologue from November to December last year, and on February 26 this year, Gift to Tokyo Dome, a solo ice show that has never been seen before, and then in March, Hanyu Yuzuru not Stell in the local Miyagi. It was half a year that I kept running after the start of Lotta. And before taking a break, he appeared in Stars on Ice 2023 for 10 performances for 11 days from March 30. At that time, Hanyu said, to be honest, I'm tired. The venue is buzzing with a fierce performance this time. The performance took a month and a half from that. When I disturbed the icing of the 4-turn toe loop, he showed a slightly frustrated expression, but his body seemed to be in good condition, and he showed a sharp slip. Hanyu, who appeared in the link while turning down the lights and jumped lightly in the 3-turn loop, suddenly started acting with a camel spin in the dark, where the song has not started yet. And when the song starts and the lights are on, it overwhelms the audience with a sharp dance. I made my hands and feet dance violently from a stationary state, and it was a slow dance that matched not only with the singing voice of Issa, but also with the sharp sound of the percussion, and even picked up the sound of the rap firmly, and had no time to rest. Among them, put a 3-turn loop that jumps up like blending into the flow after a quick turn. In addition, he jumped a 3-turn loop in the second half, and showed an act like creating one program with every movement along with the spin. In the end, in a fierce performance that is fierce, the whole body is falling, the legs are opened 180 degrees back and forth, and it stops suddenly and ends. From the audience seats, which calmed down for a moment as if surprised by the powerful and unexpected development, the joy of seeing the powerful performance became a voice of dense joy and buzz. The performance of 3 minutes 38 seconds plus was slippery enough to convince and satisfy the people who came to the Fantasy audience.